Hello again. Hello again, it's me. Um, it's not hot enough yet today where I am feeling the absolute need to take off my shirt and be super sexy me yet. So I haven't, but I'm sure at some point I will. Um, the guy I met, I guess that was yesterday. My memory is like I always say bad, so maybe it was the day before, but whatever. The guy I met yesterday, I saw just 10 minutes ago, and he gave me a Persian donut, not a person. Um, I don't know why. He kind of insisted on it. It was like, I'm not going to eat it. I'm like, okay. So, I mean, it's better me eat it than it gets thrown away. So, that's my foodosophy. There's enough food in the world that goes to waste. Might as well not add to it. Even though, I mean, it's a donut, it's just, I mean, it doesn't even really do anything for me, except make me fatter again, so whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna try. It's only been 2 minutes, 50 seconds. I want to try out some impressions. And since I'm videotaping myself, and I know I'm videotaping myself, these are going to be bad, way worse than they are when I do them spontaneously when I'm just walking around in my apartment or on the street or anywhere when I'm not videotaping myself. So, whatever. This might not even be posted for virtual me, future me, or anyone that won't watch it. So, but I do want to actually be able to hear how I sound and and therefore how other people would hear me if I did say it in a place where other people would be able to hear me in theory. Because my voice sounds, you know how it is. You sound different when you play a recorded version of yourself. It's always different. It may not be radically different. Sometimes it is radically different. But yeah. All right. Ugh. All right. So I don't know if it's the donut or the cig I just smoked. Anyways. Yeah. So I don't like being a dancing monkey. or a clown. A clown. Anyways, Chris Tucker in Rush Hour with Jackie Chan. He was always like, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?" That's. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? My mouth, my mouth, my mouth, my mouth. Yeah. And let off some steam, Bennett. Let off some steam, Bennett. Let off some steam, Bennett. Oh, what's another one of Arnie's lines? Arnie's lines that are just great. And he's remember when I said I'd kill you last? It's like, what is that guy's name? What the hell is that guy's name? It's not Scully. You're funny. What the fuck is that guy's name? Sully? You're funny, Sully. What happened to... It's not Sully, I don't think. You're funny, Sully. I don't think it's Sully. I don't think it's Sully. No, we'll use Sully. You're funny, Sully. I like that. That's why I'm going to kill you last. Remember when I said I'd kill you last? That's right, Maxius. You did. I lied. It's not doing him very good, but it's still a hilarious scene. Drops. You can totally see it's like a puppet or a doll or one of them. It's not Fabergé, but it's that paper mache. That's what I don't know if it is paper mache, but it's just like a dummy kind of thing. It's like totally a dummy. It's like they didn't even give a shit about like making something good. What happened to Sully? Maybe it is Sully. Yeah, Sully. What happened to Sully? I let him go. I let him go. Nathan Killian. I'll tell you what you could do with the contract. What did you say? What did you say? It's something on. You leave enough room for my fist, because I'm gonna. said something like, Edith, believe it, leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it down your throat and rip out your spine. Oh no, and it's like, I'll tell you what I'll do with that contract. I'll make you eat it, Gideon. But I hope you make enough. I hope you leave enough room for my fist. Because I'm going to ram it down your throat and rip out your spine. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. He's got like a hard, yeah. When he does that really, yeah. When he's really like scream. Jim Carrey's got some good ones too, you know, the classic, alrighty then. Alrighty then. I used to be able to do it much better. I just don't really do it much anymore. Yeah, like I said, actually trying to turn it on forcibly is just doesn't really work. I have to just like let it flow through me naturally. Let the hate flow through your child. Let the hate flow through your child. Don't you really think that the emperor was like, if you heard him speak, like if you were in the room when he's like talking to Luke, wouldn't you be like, "Whoa, dude, are you a diddler? Like, you sound like you want little boys. Like, you want the pee-pee? Yeah, you want the little boy pee-pee, don't you? Yeah, you really do. Yeah, you sound like a yeah, you do. Yeah, I know you do. Oh, you can zap me with lightning all you want, but yeah, I know what you like." He sounds like, I am the Sith Lord. Yeah, I know what you're the Lord of, all right. Oh, yeah. I can read between the lines. And the lines say, I like the little teeny wee wee. I mean, think about it. Dude always grabs little boys and brainwashes them into being his servants. I mean, yeah, there was Dooku, but from his perspective, he was a little boy. Dude was old as shit. I see the little boy in you. You know, you're like, you know, only 30 years younger than me, and I'm like fucking 380,000 years old. But, still. And he saw Luke and he was like, wow, you're only 19 years old. Ooh, I need some of that ass. Why can't Vader be like, dude, really? I'm right here. I'm right here. I, I've been with you for like, what, 6 years? That's it? But I guess he's been with him for 19 years, but whatever. Jeez, all the generals were right. There is no job security here. This place sucks. Fuck this, I'm out. Ugh. And on a side note, I just thought of this. On a side note, I thought of it and was like, I don't know if I saw it. I said this in another video. I thought this and was like, I don't know if dreading it, but I was like, I thought it and I was like, but yeah, episode 7 comes out, or like the announcement of it, and they're hyping it up and everything, and I was just like, I see who like the bad guy is gonna be and stuff, and I'm just like, oh man. If at the end of this, and by the end of this I mean the 789 thing, if the goddamn Emperor comes back, I am gonna be so, because I'm not pissed off, but I'm gonna be so like, you guys suck. Because again, they miss an opportunity for. In the prequel, the Emperor talks to Darth Vader about that guy, that Dark Lord, that supposedly masters the ability to live forever. So why couldn't they have introduced that guy at the end? A new dude, a new Dark Lord that has lived. And to be like, I've been alive for millions of years. Millions of years. I've seen the birth and death of entire planets, not races, actual worlds. Now they could have like an actual cosmic physical person. I mean, it's like, I mean, how does a writer have that in the original trilogy? And I mean, like, seriously, that's just lazy, in my opinion. So, whatever. I mean, that's like the Star Wars equivalent of having Galactus and then being like, yeah, we're just gonna like choose to not have that. So, whatever. And I don't pay attention to any like, because I'm not a Star Wars guy, so I just don't. I think I watched 7, 8, and 9. I don't fucking know. 7, 8, and 9 were like so bad that I don't even remember them. And you know, from pretty much the first time I saw episode 1, 2, and 3, I liked them. I honestly kind of like 1, 2, and 3 almost more because they just look better. I know it's kind of a superficial thing to say, but 4, 5, and 6, the plot is kind of, you can't really, people are like, oh man, it's such a good story. And I'm like, really? You're saying the story is the good part. Everybody's like, the story is so good, the plot is good. I'm like, really? You think the story is good? I'm like, I don't think, I mean, no. I just don't see how the story is that good. Personally. I don't really judge that the actual plot and story is very good. Looks like it seems pretty like generic. So whatever. Like you can basically tell the basic story almost as, I mean, essentially you can copy it. You can copy the entire 1 through 6 in like a 5-minute show, and you've gotten not only the basic thing, but almost every major and minor subplot in there, and you haven't missed any. I don't know. It's just, yeah, you can do that with every story too, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It seems like you haven't really missed anything important. I don't know. I don't know. I just never thought that it was anything really interesting. That's why I like Star Trek more, because Star Trek, for the most part, with the exception of Deep Space Nine when they were doing the Dominion War, it's pretty much all story. It's not fighting, and Star Wars is the center of the thing is fighting. When you have something that is centered around action, the story is essentially immaterial. When you have something that is centered around what's going to happen in, like, what do we do? The action is immaterial. I don't know, I just think that's better. However, an action thing makes more money. Action makes more money than drama and whatever, and love stuff will make more money than political treatise. Action for guys, love story for girls, and pretty much anything else. Comedy for both. Comedy, that crosses all boundaries. So if you go action, comedy, love, you're golden. Which is why why some Adam Sandler movies, he distills the formula into movie gold with a lot of his movies. A lot of his movies are just pure, they're just fun, and that's why I love his movies, because you know what you're getting into, and you don't really have to do any thinking. It's what I want in a movie, pretty much all the time. I don't really want to do thinking when I go into a movie. I'm not trying to take a test, you know? I want my brain off. I just want to let it flow into my eyes and be like, yeah, that's some good stuff. Give me some candy. I don't want them eating potatoes. Other people are like, I go to movie to like experience the blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of my life. I do thinking for myself. You know, like I don't need your books. I don't need your bullshit. I don't need other people to tell me what to believe and stuff. No, I can figure that out for myself. I'm not a dumb, so you know. When I do need like something, I need some kind of nugget of something, then I go to Google. Because Google it's the best search engine we got. Apparently now Google tied into some AI stuff is pulling up some shit. So that's gonna lead into the next video, which is dangerous. Y'all gonna make me serious. This is serious. Y'all gonna make me delirious. Oh, that song's awesome. What is that? It's not Bone Thug. It's shit. I can't remember his name. What the fuck? Whatever. Anyways, it's boobliosis. Boob time. Boobs.